Hi, I'm Cassidy, and today I'll be leading you through a short mindful movement and yoga break so that you can release some stress and calm your body and mind. Practicing yoga has so many benefits, and I hope that this class will leave you feeling good for whatever lies ahead of you today. We're going to start our yoga practice in a comfortable seated position. That can be cross legged or anything else that feels comfortable to you. And once we get here, just start to check in with your posture. We're sitting up nice and tall through the crown of the head. Lift the shoulders up to the ears, then just release and allow the shoulders to relax. Close the eyes. Let's talk a little bit about mindfulness. So, you may have heard of mindfulness before, and really all that mindfulness means is being present in the right here and the right now. So, instead of worrying about the past or the future or letting your to do list and your tasks distract you, we want to focus the mind on our yoga practice together for just a little bit of time. So, if you notice the mind starting to wander and you notice distractions popping up into your mind, just acknowledge them and then let them go. And a big part of our yoga practice is our breath. So, let's just start by noticing the breath. We're always breathing, but we don't stop and notice it very much. So, just start to notice your inhales and your exhales. Notice how the breath is flowing in and out of your body. Once you start to notice the breath, we'll start to make it a little bit deeper. So take long inhales that fill up your belly and long exhales letting go of all of the air. We're breathing in and out through our nose, and try to make those inhales and exhales the same length. And try to keep that nice rhythm throughout our practice today. Long inhales and long exhales. And a good way to practice mindfulness is if distractions come up, just shift your mind and your focus back to your breath. Good. Blink the eyes open. We're going to take a big breath in and reach the arms up. On your exhale, we're going to open up the arms to cactus arms. So elbows are bent to 90 degrees and you're opening up through the chest. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, release the hands by the sides. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open up, find cactus arms. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, release the hands by the sides. We're going to leave the right hand on the ground, and then with our next inhale, reach up and over with the left arm, stretching out that side. Take an inhale. Exhale and release. Come back to center. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Let's try that on the other side. Left hand stays on the ground. Take an inhale and reach up and over with the right hand. Big inhale. Feel that side body stretching out. Good. Exhale and release. Come back to center. From here, let's work our way into tabletop, onto all fours. So onto the hands and knees, and let's check in here. Shoulders are right above the wrists, and the hips are right above the knees. We have a nice flat line through the back. Good. Breathe in, drop the belly, and look up. This is our cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, and look at the belly button. This is cat pose. Inhale for cow pose. Exhale for cat. We'll find 2 more rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly for cow. Exhale, round the spine for cat. Good. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Come back to tabletop. From here, we're going to tuck the toes and press the hips up and back. This is our downward facing dog. And if downward facing dog doesn't feel very good in your body, you can stay in tabletop or maybe try bending your knees in your downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to take our dog out on a walk, bending into one knee at a time and pedaling out the feet. Just waking up through the backs of the legs. Good. From here, step the feet all the way up to the hands, coming into forward fold. You should feel the backs of the legs stretching out here, and feel free to keep the knees bent. It's totally fine if you can't touch your toes or if you're nowhere near touching your toes. Try shaking the head yes and no and just letting the whole body be nice and loose. Good. Then we're slowly going to roll all the way up to standing. So take your time. Head is the last thing to arrive. Good. And this is our mountain pose. So press your feet firmly into the ground, lift tall through the head, and relax the shoulders. Close your eyes and let's take a deep breath together. Inhale, fill up the belly. Exhale, this time we're going to open the mouth and sigh it out. Good, so make some noise there. From here, slowly begin to lift the right foot up into high march position, just like this. And it's okay if you wobble a little bit. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, slowly extend that right leg behind you into a lunge. Use as much control as you can here to just move slowly, find some balance. Take an inhale and reach your arms all the way up. And this pose is called crescent lunge. So take one more big inhale and one big exhale. Inhale as you slowly come back to that high march position. Good. Find some balance. Then from here, we're going to take the right foot and cross it over the left knee. And sink down, bend into that knee until you feel that stretch through the right hip and the right leg. Take one deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, slowly come back to your high march. And exhale, just come back to your mountain pose. So let's try that sequence on the other side, and it's okay if you didn't get it last time. We're trying again. Before we do that, just take a moment to check in and make sure that you're still staying mindful. Okay, so let's slowly lift the left leg into our high march. With your exhale, slowly step that foot behind you. Lots of control there. Inhale and sweep the arms all the way up. Take one big breath, one full inhale, and one long exhale. And then slowly make your way back into high march. We're going to take that left foot and cross it over the right knee, and then bend down to stretch out the left hip and the left leg. Take one deep breath. Good. Inhale, come back to high march. Exhale, come into mountain pose. From here, just release the hands by the sides. We're going to release some tension from the shoulder and the neck. So whether you're sitting at a computer or you're carrying around a backpack or you're playing other sports, you're walking around, chances are your body is holding a ton of stress in your shoulders and in your neck. So let's just release some of that. So we're going to begin by just rolling the shoulders forward. Nice big rolls, making circles. Good. Take a couple more rolls towards the front. And then just release, mountain pose, and then roll the shoulders towards the back. Good. Making these as big as you can. And just come back to center, back to mountain pose. Good. From here, we're going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder, and then the chin to meet the chest, and the left ear to the left shoulder, and chin to chest. Good. Bring the right ear to the right shoulder and then take one full neck roll all the way around, taking this nice and slow. And meeting back in the center. And we'll bring the left ear to the left shoulder and take one big roll all the way around. Really taking your time here. And meeting back in center. We're going to bring the hands together right in front of the heart. This is our heart center in yoga. And close the eyes. Just take a moment to be mindful here. Notice the sounds and the smells around you. Just completely taking in this moment. We'll take one final breath together. So take an inhale, fill up the belly. Exhale, sigh it out, and smile. Thanks so much for doing yoga with me today, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Usually, we like to end our yoga classes with namaste, and we'll say that together. Namaste.